Hi everyone, welcome to Little Meatballs Nursery. I'm Sandra. Welcome if you're new here and welcome back if you're returning. So hey everybody, it is Tuesday afternoon and it's been a long morning. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it today, but I was like I need to just talk to my people. So I decided to come on. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I always say that though, I always say that. Hey, you know when it ends? When Danny comes home. That's when it ends. So I don't even know what time it is right now, but I think it's around 1:30, something like that, I think. So we have time. We have time. So I have a few things I want to do today. I have my little baby Jack here. I'm going to pick him up in a minute just to show him off a little bit because he doesn't really get any time on here, not often anyway. I do want to change him into the teddy bear outfit with his sweater to match his little plush teddy. But here's his little teddy bear. And here's this is just for show. And then I have his name beaded pacifier clip with his pacifier that actually is, the working one with the magnet. I love this pacifier clip. I'd love to get one for Brianna and oops. Almost said something I shouldn't be yet. So I do want to say that I may have a surprise coming. Okay. I may have a surprise on the way soon. But that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say because I want to keep it a surprise. So, but you all will see probably early next week or so of a surprise. A surprise. A very happy surprise. And I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled. So, yeah, we're going to do that together. I almost said it. I'm like, oh, maybe I should start over again. I actually had to start over a couple times today because my lovely husband over there has headphones on and then he starts talking about something. I'm like, dude, I'm on a video. He's like, oh, sorry. And I don't edit. So I'm like, okay, now I got to start over. It's okay. It was just like 10 minutes in, but I've done way longer videos and then had to restart. So we're all good. So Jack is there. We might change him into this outfit today if we get to it because there's other things I want to do first. But this is his sweater and he's never worn it. And to be honest with you, I kind of want to save it for a special dolly. And because it is tiny. It is tiny. It is newborn though, I think. But look, I thought it would be so cute. I'm dying to put this on him. So the little teddy bear outfit, and because this has the teddy bear ears on top, I think that would look really cute. And also the wooden buttons match the little teddy bears. And then I have little brown and white teddy bear socks and his brown mitts. I think he would look adorable in this. And then he has his little teddy bear to go with. So I think Jack would look really cute in this. I don't know if we're going to get to it today. That's my plan. I really wanted to leave him in the mint green Kate Quinn for Easter. But, I don't know. I don't know if I could leave him in it when's Easter? Like another 10 days or so? So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how far we get today and what we're doing and all that. So we're also going to dress Matilda, which is the HIMSTEDT doll. We're going to change her into this Easter outfit with her ruffly skirt, and we're gonna put the little Uggs on her with that. So that's what she would come home with. She is for sale. And I had a couple of emails, but nothing definite yet. I am lowering her price from $200 to $150. So it's $50 less. But you still got to pay $50 shipping. So no matter which way you say it, either $150 plus shipping or $200 with free shipping, it's the same. It's $200. So $200 gets her home to you. Like I said, she's big, 26 inches, about 8 pounds or so. She's going to come with a big box opening, and so shipping is going to be around $50. Because I shipped I keep mixing my words. Sorry, guys. I shipped a box around Christmas time to Christina and that, we're across the country. I shipped it UPS, and it was around that price. And I believe it was around the same, like it was around 10 pounds, I think. I'm not sure, Christina, but anyway, that's about what it's going to cost. Okay. No matter where she's going. So it's $50 for the shipping. So it's $150 for the doll. So we're going to dress her, bring her on, show her again. If you're interested, you can email me. It's always in the description below. And let's, work out a deal. The reason I will tell you, the reasoning is because, I told you guys already, Danny's birthday's coming up, and we just ordered the cake this morning. And the cake is around, the cake is going to be $40 for the cake with the cupcakes, right? Is that what you said? It was $40. So, just trying to kind of balance things out, being that, last month was kind of a rough month for everyone here. And so, money just has to go in other places. So do what you got to do, and that's it. So, if she doesn't sell, of course, I'm not going to be sad, because she's a beautiful doll. And it'll work itself out. It always does. But it would just help more to just know that, that there certain things are, taken care of with the sale from her. So, we're just going to go with it. We're going to change her. I'm going to bring her on. And if anybody's interested, please let me know. Also, we have Happy Mail. We are going to also dress Morgan, who is the Maddie kit, but I named her Morgan. And we're going to put her in PJs so that she matches Maggie. So we're going to do all that. So we're going to dress Matilda, which is the HIMSTEDT. We're going to dress Maddie, I know I'm confusing. I'm so confusing. Morgan Maddie. Maddie Morgan. Maddie Morgan actually sounds cute, but I don't want to keep her name Maddie. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, so we're going to dress them too. We're going to bring Jack on, maybe dress him. We're going to open Happy Mail, and we're going to also talk about the 900 subscriber giveaway. So stay tuned for all that. I think we're going to open the Happy Mail first. Let's just get that. So Jason is actually cooking some chicken legs, right? Chicken legs.
Yeah.
And it's starting to smell really good in here. I'm happy that Jason actually feels better, because earlier he was not feeling so great. He was actually packing his bag for the hospital. I know it's not funny. It's not funny. He was getting like chest pain, and he really was, feeling like he might have been having a heart attack. So, and Jason doesn't often get like that. So I was getting worried, and he looked kind of pale, and I was like, maybe you should go. But, the thing is, like, he didn't want to call an ambulance. That's how I get too when I feel like I have to go to the ER. It's like, we don't drive. And if you're in an emergency, you can't like walk to the bus stop. That doesn't make any sense. So you'd probably have a heart attack trying to walk to get to the bus. I mean, so, but you feel like, unless you're like fucking fainted on the floor and bleeding out, I mean, you don't really want to call an ambulance, because we live in a complex, and so, everybody knows your business. Everybody knows everything. And so it's like, and I don't want to talk because I don't know who's watching this, so got to keep it kind of, on the DL. But anyway, so, but there are people here that, get a little into your business if they see you outside, or you're talking outside, or something's happening, and the gossip, the gossipers, which is not me, because I don't even go outside. Okay. I don't even like the smell when they come in from school, or like Jason went to the park or whatever it is, and I smell like the outdoors, like the grass and the woods. I just get very irritated. I'm like, go change your clothes. I just can't deal with that smell. But anyway, you guys all know I'm, sensitive to the to the odors of the world. So, we actually got some Happy Mail, and now from the name on the envelope, okay, I'm gonna guess who this is from, and she actually told me to watch for some Happy Mail today anyway. So I got this little package in the mail, and this is from Suzanne. Thank you so much, Suzanne. By the name of the package, I already know what this could be. And I kind of feel it too. So, but I don't know which one. So I'm very, very excited. So this is actually, if you don't know what this is actually a company that you can track animals with real time, real animals in the jungle. Okay. So let's see what animal Suzanne sent me this time. Last time she sent me a koala. And we track the koala in the jungle, and they pinpoint where he's at. I guess they have trackers on them. I'm not sure. They must, because they know where they're at. So you can't see the koala himself, but you could see where he's been throughout the day and stuff like that. It's really cool, and they have like facts and stuff about the animals on the website, and it's really, really fun. So last time she sent me this koala and this beautiful rose-colored bracelet that I absolutely love, this bracelet. So I'm excited to see which one is in here. So let's open this together. Thank you so much, Suzanne. I needed this. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so let's just open it and see what kind of animal we got this time. This is so much fun. It's like you're getting a new pet without having to really take care of it. So you get to just watch where it's going, but you don't have to feed it or take it to the vet. It's the perfect animal for me, Suzanne. Thank you so much. And so now I'll have two animals, a koala and a surprise. I don't know yet which one this is. If you hear a lot of noise in the kitchen, I'm sorry. I might have to pause you when the mixer goes on. Jason is actually making some fried dough. So some zeppoli, right?
Yeah.
Zeppoli.
I'm trying to make mashed potatoes right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's trying to make mashed potatoes to go with chicken legs right now. He's making chicken legs. It's smelling so good in here. Mashed potatoes? I thought you were doing rice.
Huh?
I thought you were doing rice, no? You said rice.
You'd rather have rice?
Well, I don't know. What kind of rice is it?
It's just rice. Regular rice.
Regular rice? Well, I mean, sometimes we have rice-a-roni or yellow rice or jasmine rice. What the hell is it?
It's just rice.
Just regular rice? Nah. I'd rather mashed potatoes if there's butter.
There's not really.
You can't have mashed potatoes without butter, so never mind then.
All right, I'll make rice.
You gotta make rice. Okay, so let's continue with the Happy Mail. All right, first let's pull out this so I could explain to you what I think I know what it is. It's a giraffe. Woohoo! My most favorite animal next to the koala. The giraffe and a koala.
You told the story when you fed the giraffe?
Yes. So this is so extra special, Suzanne. You were listening to my story. You were listening to my story when I said I hand-fed a giraffe, and it was one of the biggest highlights of my life. I think that was second to, like, Jack being born. That was like the giraffe feeding the giraffe. It was definitely a highlight of my life, and I will always remember that. I will always remember what it felt like for the giraffe to lick my hand at the food. It was fun, and I guess it was a good time also in my life at that moment. So I think that, that it's a happy memory, and that's good. So I fed a giraffe just like this one. And so meet Idol. Oh, Idol is his name. Idol is a name in both. Am I saying it right? Idol? Or maybe. That's how it's spelled, like American Idol. Idol is a name in both Somali and Turkish, meaning perfect or complete. Oh, Idol is an adult female from the Eber area, Eiber area of Wajir County. I'm probably not saying that right at all. It's Wajir County. Okay, so you can start tracking her by opening the camera on your phone, point it at the QR code, and click the pop-up. So we just gotta, with the phone, click on that. And then it says Somali. Am I saying that right? Somali? Somali? Jason?
What?
Is that how you say this? Can you please take one ear off?
Yeah, I have one.
Somali?
Molly?
Molly, yeah, Molly. Like, listen to me. She sent me a giraffe. A
Right.
giraffe. So she is from Somali. Is it S? It's Somali. Is that how you say it?
I would imagine.
Somali. So each purchase helps contribute to Somali Draft Project, focusing on the conservation and recovery of the endangered reticulated giraffe through research, education, and community involvement. Join our mission at myfehlo.com. Is it Phalo? Is that how you say it? Phalo? Somali Giraffe Project. So that is so cool. Look, there's the giraffes. It shows you a little bit around the town, around the giraffe, town where they live. Really, really cute. I know it's not a town, okay? I'm just joking around, guys. But look, there she is. There's my giraffe. So that's my pet. That's my pet giraffe. There she is, and I could track her using that. So that's going to be fun to look at her, okay? And watch her, whatever she's up to. What are you up to, Idol? We're going to see. I don't know. And with that, make sure there's nothing else in there. I thought they wrapped this last time, but that's okay. I want to make sure there's no track. Okay. So with that comes a beautiful giraffe bracelet. So there's the giraffe. Look how cute, guys. I'm trying to show the giraffe. It's hard to do. So there he is, her. She's a girl. There's Idol. And the beads are beautiful. Look at these beads. They're so soft, too. There's like gray. It's like a charcoal gray, a pearly white. You have like not a lemon. It's like a very pale yellowish kind of. But look at how the beads are. Wow. They're rough. They're rough beads. They're not like, this is like a shiny finish. This is like more of I don't know how to describe it. It has green in it. Look at those colors, guys. These are coming up brighter than they are in person. These are very pale, like moon color. And then the greens are beautiful. And look at this one. This one's double-sided. Like, it has a darker brown color, and then it fades over to like I don't know what to call it. That's not terracotta. It's like, I can't describe it, but these are really cool beads. Look, they're like roughed up. You could tell, like, they're like, look at that one. You see how it has like the crack in it? See, and this one too. They're like, what do you call these beads that are like, not charcoal beads? Maybe they are. I'm not sure. You see what I mean? Like, they're imperfect. They're not, it's not a perfect bead. It's, each one of them has like a different, see, like that one has that crack there, the missing little piece, and then it had that one too. And there, that one as well has like the imperfection there. They all do. You see, they all have a little bit of like roughness to them. Look at that one. See? So this is definitely a beautiful bracelet that's meant to look, like it's from the earth. This is really beautiful. I'm trying to see if it just says Trek Sky. So I'm not sure, but let's put it on. And I'm going to take this little thing off in a minute. But wow, how cool is that? I think I got to turn this around. Yeah. That is awesome. And like the giraffe, look, it fits together. Oh, that is cool, Suzanne. Look at that. They fit right together. Right? Look at that, like a puzzle piece. Look at that. That is awesome. and the colors look really pretty together. And you know what? This will match to my blue dress, and I'm actually ordering a dress in this kind of color right here. So this will go perfectly. I love this, Suzanne. Thank you so much. I will tell you, besides perfume, this is one of my favorite gifts to get, bracelets. I love bracelets, especially these beaded ones, and especially that this comes with a giraffe pet. Now I have my own giraffe. This is so cool. It really is, and it's really special and thoughtful of you. You listened to me on my video, and you knew how much a giraffe meant to me. Um, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Suzanne. I love you. I love you, Suzanne. You're such a great friend and a great person, and I enjoy our conversations very much. Thank you. Thank you so much, Suzanne. This was very special to me. So thank you. I can't say thank you enough. This is so cool, really cool. And Danny is gonna love it as well, because Danny loved to track the koala with me. So we'll scan that. I'll wait till he gets home and we'll scan it together. It'll be something we could do, when he gets home. But in the meantime, I'm gonna enjoy my bracelet. I'm taking this tag off. And this way I can enjoy it better without the... There we go. Okay. Let's see now. That is awesome. And I'm trying to see which looks better, like on the top, because I want you guys to see it too. So maybe do it that way. There we go. And it's like the beads feel so different, these two. Like this one you could see it has that shiny finish to these beads. So it's a different kind of bead. This has like a texture to it, It's like not smooth and shiny. It has a very rough, kind of roughed up texture. I really love it. Thank you. That's so cool. So cool. Awesome sauce. I never say that. But I will today, because it is. Really, really nice. Really cute. Really pretty bracelets. Thank you, Suzanne. Okay, Suzanne did get me this one as well. She sent me the koala. I think I said that. But just in case. So very cool. Thank you. I'm so excited. I love my new bracelet. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so it actually matches what Jack has on right now. So we're gonna move along, okay? We're gonna start with let's bring Matilda on first. Okay, that's the doll for sale. And we're going to put her in her little Easter tights and sweater and skirt with her little Uggs. And they're not real Uggs, but they look like them. They remind me of them. So we're going to just start undressing her. And this way I could show you her body too. So this is Matilda. Well, I call her Matilda, but she is a HIMSTEDT doll. And her hair is cuckoo crazy. So, you have to know how to deal with mohair, because it is a mohair wig. I did, when she originally came here, I took it off and washed it in baby shampoo. And I let it air dry, and it curled up really nice. Then I went to glue it with tacky glue. Didn't work too well. It was like seeping through the clear cap. So I had to remove it immediately. I washed it a second time. It smells fantastic. It feels fantastic. It's nice and soft and fluffy. And I used hot glue to glue it all around. And there might be a little hot glue. No. I didn't put it in the middle because I was afraid it would go through the cap again. So it's really just around the entire hairline, all the way around. So it ain't going nowhere. And, if you know how to style mohair, good for you, because I can't. It's hard to keep straight. Not straight, but like, in one style, it kind of gets wild. So, I'm not going to start spraying everything on here on video. Some people go crazy with the with the spray. They get it all over the doll's head and the face, and it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. So I'm not going to do that, right? I'll leave that up to the new mama. Okay? So she has the blonde, like golden blonde mohair wig. And she has beautiful German glass eyes. Her head turns from side to side. She is an artist doll. She was the club doll for 2003. So she is vintage, I would call her, because she's 23 years old. And for 23 years old, she is in really great shape. I mean, the only thing, like I said in yesterday's video, is she does have some like scratches in the vinyl. But because she's not a reborn, no like paint came up, so you can't really see it unless you're like, oh, there's a scratch, you can't really see them. Okay, but they're there, and I wanted to disclose that. So we're going to actually undress her. Let's actually take this headband off of you so you could see her wig a little better. Okay. And Jason is making the dough, maybe for he's stirring something up real quick. I don't know if it's for the zeppoli or or mashed potatoes or what he's doing. What are you mixing?
Huh?
What are you mixing?
Oh, I'm whisking up before you do the mixer, when you have the flour, salt, sugar, and I use diastatic malt powder. You mix it all up before you have to whisk it all together so it's evenly distributed.
Oh, okay.
And then before you start mixing it with the water.
Oh, all I know is it tastes damn good when it's done. It's in the sugar. That's when I know it's good. But he's I don't know if you heard him, but he's explaining how he has to whisk things together, ingredients, before putting it into the mixer. So yeah, just give me a heads up before you do the mixer.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you could see she has these dryer sheets. I love putting the dryer sheets. I told you guys that. Instead of baby powder wafers, because I don't like those. So I use the lavender snuggle sheets, and they work really well. So we're taking her out of this Gymboree outfit, and I'm gonna show you. I don't know. I might send this. It smells so nice. I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Because I have a surprise. I have a surprise coming. I have a surprise. I can't keep my mouth quiet, but I have a surprise coming. I'm not telling you what it is. I'm not giving you any hints or clues. But just know that I have a box coming early next week with a surprise.
I have to use the microwave.
Okay, go ahead. Okay. So we're going to show you. She'll keep these little pink underwear on. They're like, it's a diaper cover, but they don't wear, she's too big for a diaper. And then, I'll keep the dryer sheets on her. There's one in the back as well. And so this is her body. She has like a doe suede body. You can see how the weighting is in her. She's very squishy. Okay, she's squishy, but she's solid. And so she has a lot of weight to her. Okay, a lot of weight. She has like I said, that beautiful, like thick kind of, it's not thin, it's like a thick doe suede. Look at her. So her name is Kati. I think that's how you say it. Okay, Kati. And she was the club doll for Annette HIMSTEDT collection from 2003. So if you'd like to look her up and check out her stats and all that, you're welcome to do so. And then you'll know the type of doll she is and all that good stuff. She's about 26 inches, I believe. She's a big doll. She has the 3/4 legs and arms, as you see, because this way it makes her more floppy. She can move. And there's her legs. So the legs are, sewn here so that she's able to sit easier. Okay, so she has that bend right there in her leg. And also, while we're here, we can see that she is numbered. So she is number 421 out of only 713 made. Okay, so she is a pretty rare edition, It was just for club members only. Okay, so that's her number. Okay, so she's a small edition of 713. She's number 421. Okay, and I don't know if her butt is signed. Like, I don't know. No, her butt is not signed. But her neck. I was trying to see this yesterday, but all this hair. But now we know the number of the edition. And I looked up what this meant, and that just means she's an authentic Annette Hempstead doll. The B16/1. That means she's authentic. And then it just says Annette Hempstead, and then the copyright symbol. So you know that she is an authentic art piece from 2003, Club Doll, golden blonde mohair. I'll leave the little pigtails for you. And she has the thick doe suede body. She's about 8 pounds. And she has the 3/4, she's a sitting doll. So she has the 3/4 vinyl legs. There's her feet. And she has cute little hands posed like, I'm trying to show you. Look, there's her finger there. This way, you see. And then this hand here is adorable. She could hold things. Really, really cute. These dolls were extremely well made. Extremely well made. Okay, so we're going to dress her now. All right, let's get dressed up. So, there's actually, we were just talking about this with Ethan this morning when he called that. The live action Moana movie is coming out, I think July, he said. I think July. And so I can't wait for that. Okay, fuzzies. I can't wait for that because I love Moana. Moana is one of my most favorite Disney princesses. I think because she's so adventurous. And she just, when something is feeling inside her and it's calling her to that, she listens to herself. She listens to that, calling. Elsa is like that as well. She goes into the unknown, so we got to be, Elsa's a little bit adventurous. I think all the princesses are, you have to say, are somewhat adventurous. I mean, Little Mermaid too, Ariel, all of them are. Belle, she
Snow
goes,
White especially,
yeah,
she goes with them 7 dwarfs.
Snow White goes with the 7 dwarfs. Yeah, but I think she's the least adventurous out of all the princesses when you think about it. Rapunzel freaking threw her hair down, right? She had a man in her closet that she hit with the frying pan. Then she, she went wild after that. After she let her hair down the tower, and then who else? Belle. She went in with the Beast. She was like, take me instead. I would have said, just leave my dad there. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Yeah. So, yeah. So I think pretty much all the Disney princesses are adventurous in some sense, right?
I'm gonna use the mixer in 4 minutes.
Okay, but I think like with Moana, I don't know. There's something about Moana that, like, I don't know. I'm intrigued by her. I think, because she instead of just staying, like they said, stay on the island, that's where you belong. And it's like, no. I have this calling. Something is calling to me, to do this, And she went out and did it.
True to herself.
Yes, she was true to herself and not listening to what everybody else thought she should be or thought she should do with her life. But she went out and did what she wanted to do, okay? That's my kind of princess, all right? So, the live action's coming out in July. I cannot wait to see it because I love Moana. And I was looking, of course, last night when me and Danny were watching YouTube, we're watching videos of Lego people, I think, something like that. But anyway, an ad came up, and usually we skip the ads. But this one I started watching because it looked like a mini movie. And it was of the Disney princesses American Girl dolls. And they were like, they had a whole skit going. They were talking to each other. And so Rapunzel, I love Rapunzel. Danny's favorite is Rapunzel. That's his favorite princess. And I love Moana and Elsa, but Elsa, they didn't have Elsa in this little skit. They do have an Elsa and Anna American Girl doll, but they're not included in like this group of princess dolls. They're actually on sale for Easter right now. So if you're looking for an American Girl doll for your child, granddaughter, whatever, they have them on sale right now. I think it's 20% off. So I was looking this morning because, of course, after I seen that yesterday, and they have Moana. Okay, she's a gorgeous doll, and like I said, I've been wanting to try an American Girl, and then it didn't work out with the My Life dolls because I'm like, this isn't an American Girl doll, you know. So the Moana doll just strikes me. She's a beautiful doll, and being that the movie is coming out. And Danny loves Rapunzel, so I don't know. I'm thinking of maybe eventually getting Moana and Rapunzel. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Belle is a gorgeous doll as well, but the outfit. I would have to get, if I got the Belle one, I would have to get, like, they sell, like, her blue dress apron outfit. They sell that separately because she comes in the yellow gown. So I can't do the yellow. So I would have to get the other outfit to go with. I don't know what I'm doing with that yet, but I just wanted to mention that they have the princess dolls on sale right now for Easter. I would love to get the Moana. I would love her. But we're not thinking of that right now, Sandra. Right now, we are trying to get the sweater on this girl so I could show you her before Jason puts the mixer on.
All right, yeah, go ahead because I got to do it soon.
You're putting it on now?
I was about to, but...
All right, I'll pause it then.
All
All right, I'm going to pause you guys. Probably come back a couple times because I've got to have the mixer on for 10 minutes. See you in a minute. Okay, guys, don't want to lose you, so I'm just checking in. I'm just putting her Uggs on. You can hear the mixer going, so I'm going to be back in a minute. Okay, guys, mixer's still going. I'm just going to dress Morgan in this real quick, and then I could show you when I get back. Still here, guys. One more minute, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. So, mixer is now done. Do it all for the Zeppeli. All for the Zeppeli. Yeah, that's gonna be good. But so we're having chicken legs in the oven roasted chicken legs. And Jason seasons them really well. And then he made rice, and then we're gonna have Zeppeli fried dough. It's gonna be good. All right. So now I put this, I was able to dress both Matilda and Morgan, and I don't know about this zipper on her. So this might have to go with someone else in a box opening. I don't know. It's a little, it's big. It fits her. It's cute. It fits her, but it's like the zipper part because it's on the leg. It's not just a straight down zipper. It goes down the leg, so it's like kind of weird, but kind of okay. I don't know. See that? I don't like that. I don't like that. That bothers me. Look at this. No. Nope. So this is coming off of her. It doesn't fit her, which means it's not going to fit Maggie either because Maggie's smaller. So we're going to take this off and find her something else to wear. This might fit Laura. I don't know. I'm going to have to double check on that because if it doesn't fit Maddie, I don't think. But it did come with that body, so I'm wondering if maybe it will fit. We'll see. We'll see. I'll have to. I don't think it will. I think it'll be a little too big still, but I will see. So it'll either go. I don't know if that will fit. I think it's too big. Yeah, I think it's way too. I think this will go better on Matilda, which I wanted to put. So that means that one won't fit neither. So I did dress her for Easter, but most likely these two sleepers will be in Matilda's box opening as well with the matching headband. Originally, I was just going to send her in this, but this one's going to come with her too. So she has another extra outfit. And she's also going to come with this. Oh, no, wait, let me think. What size is this? No, I think that would fit on somebody else. So that might go with something else. So, but definitely she'll come home with these two added to what she already is coming with her original outfit, the Easter outfit she's dressed in, and oh, I have the stuff here. So she'll come with these two sleepers. They're brand new. I just took the tags off with the matching headband. And then what she's wearing, obviously. And then her original outfit. And then this emerald green holiday dress with the Kate Quinn hat and the cardigan. So she comes home with all of this stuff. And these two as well. And then what she's wearing, which I'm going to show you in a minute with her cute little shoes. And I know I had something else around here, but for now, I'm just going to fold these and put them in here since that will go with her. And these will look adorable on her too. Because she is bigger than Maddie, so taller, you know, so they'll fit her good. Which I might put her in this one now that I'm thinking about it. I'm going to show you how she looks. Well, I guess we'll leave it. We'll just leave it for the new mommy or daddy to change her into her PJs or whatever. So, that is what she will come with, okay? So this, and yeah, and that and her original, and then what she has on. And then, let me put this here. No, something's going on again. Something. Hold on 1 second, please. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I'm sorry about all the interruptions today, but you know, it's real life. So, Jason has to go out for a little bit. I'll just say, I mean, hey, look, it's no surprise, okay? So the place that Ethan has been staying at, the facility there, when they are short-staffed, because they have to have at least 2 on staff at a time, if somebody calls out or doesn't show up or whatever, they can't stay open. So they have to have everyone leave the building. So, this just happened actually yesterday. So everybody that stays there has to leave, and it was like from 4 to 9 at night, 4 in the afternoon to 9 at night, till a new staff member came in. And basically the kids there have to just leave and go wherever. So it was late and it was dark and cold, and we're like, fuck, like, you know, what are we supposed to do? So I said, fuck it. If this happens again, you're just gonna have to go, you know, go with him and, you know, take him somewhere. So he just called again, and he said they're doing it again tonight, that they're short staffed. I don't know if somebody's sick or whatever. So he called and said they're kicking him out again from 4 to 9. So I told Jason, just go, get him. And, you know, cause you can't be alone outside in the dark. So, but anyway, so that's where we're at with that. And then, update on my stepfather. So my sister doesn't know what the hell she's talking about, really. So everything that I told you yesterday basically wasn't even why he went there. I don't know. You know, my sister's like, this is what I'm saying. Like, you can't believe her. She, according to the nurse, like, she looked in the file, and like I said, he came in by ambulance, and my sister was riding it. She says there was nobody with him in the ambulance. So what the hell? Like, okay. So, and then, he is not sepsis. He actually has pneumonia. So, septic. Oh, it's septic?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it's sepsis.
Well, sepsis is what it is, but when you have it, you're septic.
Okay. Well, he's not that. He's not any of that. Okay. So, his, what is it? White blood cell count was high, and then it went higher today, but they're saying because he's fighting the pneumonia, and they gave him inhalers for his COPD. They gave him inhalers and prednisone. They gave him for that. And so he was complaining of that he couldn't breathe. And he's been shortness of breath. He's telling them for months now, and he couldn't breathe, and it was getting a lot worse. And it was because of the pneumonia. So he's in there on IV antibiotics. When I called today, they told me that, you know, the white blood cells were getting higher, and I'm like, well, isn't it supposed to get lower if you're on IV antibiotics? But I guess
Not
it's
in one day.
not in one day. They said not one day. So that's what's up with him. But last night the nurse was telling me that he was very, very sleepy, and they couldn't figure out why because they didn't give him anything that would make him sleepy. He said he was just really tired. And then today they said he was more alert. And you know, I guess he must be having
Tough time, man.
well, yeah, tough time, but actually probably a break from my sister.
Well,
So
he's actually here.
yeah, and he and I asked them, my other sister Lisa, she wanted me to ask. I talked to her early this morning when she was at work, and she wanted me to ask, about like nutrition wise, because he's not eating and he's so thin. He's like 100 pounds, and he's really skinny and he can't eat. So he usually drinks like Ensure or Boost, but because of his stomach issues, he can't be even drinking those anymore. So I guess the nurse told me that they set him up to see the nutritionist there, to kind of, I guess, get on some kind of meal plan or something. And so they're doing that. But she says as of now, like, there's no plans for discharge yet. So she said he's probably going to be there for at least a few more days to do the antibiotics, and make sure that that's cleared, or whatever direction they're going in, that he's getting better, and not worse. So he had when he initially went in, his oxygen was low. So I don't know if I told you guys this yesterday. I think I just told you what my sister had said. I don't think I actually, because I called late last night to the VA hospital, and then I called again this morning. So um his oxygen was, like, I think in 97%, they said something like that. So they gave him some oxygen, but when I called today they said he wasn't using it anymore. So, but when he had visited my sister in Pennsylvania, she said that he was getting shortness of breath just walking from room to room. And so, but he was buying like inhalers from Amazon, he said, or something like that. I didn't even know you could do that. Um, so my sister got him an oxygen tank. I don't know how she did that. I don't know if they went to the hospital there. I don't know. But he was using that. Like, she had spares, in case he couldn't breathe, because she was getting nervous. My sister lives alone with, her 15-year-old daughter. So my sister does everything herself. She pays for everything herself. She's doing great. This is the sister that is the manager of a hotel in Pennsylvania, and she manages everything. She does everything. She's like superwoman over there, superwoman for the hotel. And so I'm very proud of her. I can't believe it. Like, I really can't believe it that she's doing everything on her own, and it's so wonderful to see her, like that. Because she really went from nothing. I mean, rock bottom nothing, to where she is now, on her own, paying her own way, her own bills, taking care of her daughter by herself, doing, working, God knows how many hours every day. She breaks her ass. And she, does everything by herself. And it's so, like, amazing to see her, my little sister, like that. Um, so she's come a very, very long way. Now, the other one, the youngest one, God, of course I always love her. She's my sister, but damn, it's like, damn it, Michelle, damn it, Michelle. It's like, get a grip. It's time to get your life together. You are how old? 37. She is 37. She just turned 38. She just turned 38 in March. Um, Earlier this month. So, she's 38. I mean, come on. I can't believe she's 38. But I'm gonna be 48. So yeah, we're 10 years apart. So it's like, wake up. Hello. Like, you have your whole life ahead of you if you just wake up, and stop this bullshit. but she's not going to snap out of it. I think right now she's in a place of delusion. Like she didn't even know so, was she in the ambulance? Was she not? Where did she get this idea that he was, in failure of, his blood? I don't know where she gets these ideas from. She doesn't listen, my sister. She does her own thing. She says her own thing. In fact, my other sister was like, when she was telling me this about dad, then she says, "Oh, I just got Anthony new shoes. You got to see them. They're really cool. They light up." And my other sister's like, "Hello, our father is what, dying? Like, can you, like, why are you telling me about new shoes right now?" Like, she doesn't know how to place her conversation properly. She just, like, I don't think she takes anything very seriously. She's just very, she takes everything just very, like, like a dream world, and I know she has a lot of trauma, just like we all do. I know she went through a lot too. I mean, you know, no matter how my mother died, okay, or my brother, the fact is she was there. She was there, she's seen it, and she had to go through that realization that, oh my God, they passed away. They ain't coming back. And she's seen it, like, there, like their body, there. She had a call both times. And, like, that must be devastating and traumatic, very traumatic in itself. No matter what I feel about my sister, okay? No matter what I think or what I, you know, feel for her right at the moment, it's still, no matter who it is, that's a really, really traumatic event to find someone dead, okay, right next to you, no matter who they are. And I want to say that, I have experienced that myself. So I understand the feeling, okay? But a little different, being that that was our brother and our mother, okay? So no matter what I feel about Michelle, to to find your mother and your brother and they're right there in front of you, knowing that you can't bring them back, that's got to be so traumatic. Like, I can't even imagine if I were to find my mom like that. Um yeah, so I think, and Jason found his dad like that. So
Thanksgiving.
on Thanksgiving Day. So it's a traumatic event, no matter, how you feel about that person right now. She was there. She was there, and it must have affected her, obviously, in many ways. Um and so, I mean, I'll never know really what happened, but I can't, push aside the fact that she found them. She went through that. So, she's not right. She's just not right in the head. It is, she's all over the place, and then she, goes into something else, and she starts talking about something else like it doesn't mean anything. And I think a lot of that is she does push stuff down. Like, she doesn't deal with it. She doesn't deal with it. She'll deal with it another time. And, I know the feeling, like, you just don't want to deal with things right now. Like, and there's only so much that you can push aside before it becomes this big pile of shit. And then it's like you have to deal with it, because now you've made a mess, and you got to fucking deal with it. So she's not at that point. She's not ready to deal with nothing. So, you know, I'm not going to go backwards so that, until she comes forward. I'm not doing that. That's not progress for me. That would be, going backwards. But anyway, so Louis is okay. I mean, he's getting the IV. He's doing all right. And so that's that. And let me pause you for 1 second. Okay, guys, so Jason just left. So what I was trying to explain was, so Jason is going to meet with Ethan. Um, Ethan has not been home all this time. Just so everybody knows, because I've told the story and people want updates, and hey, I'm willing to give it. I'm not ashamed or embarrassed or anything. of any of my children, my family, anything. Okay, people go through shit all the time, and this is my decision to update you guys. Okay, you knew all the bullshit that went on and the crap, and so I want to give good updates, because he is doing well. He is doing better, much better than before. Um, he has not been home since that day. Um, Jason had stayed at a hotel with him a couple nights, and then with the help of counselors and social workers from the school and from privately, they helped us to find this place for Ethan immediately. So he's been there. I'm not gonna say where it is or nothing like that, or the name or nothing like that, because that would be really stupid. But he, I think he obviously he calls us every night. And every day at school. He does go to school. Well, today he did not, but um, he has been doing the things he's supposed to do to move forward. I feel like he says he misses us, he wants to come home, that sort of thing. And that's normal. Of course he does. I also feel that he's learned a couple lessons while he's there, about respect and kind of the value of your parents and what your parents provide for you that strangers will not. And to kind of just to be able to value your family, a little more than you had, and to know the right way to act, to have the coping skills and you know the biggest thing was the medication, because he has these behavioral disorders, and he needs to be on medication to be able to control it a little better. Is medication gonna completely like just stop him from no, that's not what it's meant to do. It's just meant to help you, like any other medication, to help with your disorder and to help to navigate and to be aware and to know better ways to deal with and handle things. And so he has been in counseling all this time. He has, the biggest thing was, like I said, the medication. And all this time, me and Jason have been calling people nonstop to get him appointments, um, to get in to be seen for medication purposes. And everything was so back, was so because he's a new patient intake. So it was pushed all the way back. So we made appointments for several different doctors throughout April and May. It was whoever could get him in soonest, because they would say, okay, we'll make the appointment for this day, but if we have a cancellation or if we have this, we'll give you a call. So we just did, a bunch of appointments. Nobody was calling him in, and the soonest was like, I don't know, end of April, I think. And then I even made an appointment with my psychiatrist for him, because she was telling me last time, which I have an appointment with her tomorrow. I have to remember, but so she was even saying, make an appointment with me. I will, take him in. But when I made the appointment, the soonest for a new patient intake with her was May, I think May 12th. And I'm like, oh my God, we need it right now, So Jason actually just got off the phone this afternoon with someone that can see him Friday. So this Friday. So took the appointment, and he's gonna go, and we kind of decided as a family, that obviously we want him home, but if nothing has changed, then nothing's going to be different, when you come back. So we're trying to make that like safety plan. Okay. So we drew up a contract, an agreement, and it just states a few things, that house rules, of what is expected of him, while he's here. And one of those things is to allow me or dad to go in with you to the doctor to explain what's going on so they can get you on the right medication, because Ethan will go in there and not talk or be silent and not say anything, and then the doctor doesn't know what to prescribe, so it's hard to get him on the right medication. um and here in Washington, kids have to actually tell the doctor and give permission for his parents to come in with him or talk to the doctor. Like, I, I still can't, you know. But anyway, that's how it is. That's how they roll here. Okay. So that's one of the parts of the agreement, that he has to let me or Jason go in with him and talk to the doctor to explain what he's been diagnosed with previously, what the symptoms are, what is going on. Not anything like bad or against him. Like, we're not, going to go in there and be like, oh, well, he did this and this. No, we're explaining his disorder, his behavior, his mood, stuff like that, so that they're able to help him and get him on the right medication. Um, so, it's not like a tattletale thing. It's to help him, okay? To help him. And that is the main goal here. It always has been. So, that is what we're doing, okay? Friday. So that's part of the agreement that Ethan is going to sign. And we didn't write up the agreement yet. Me and Jason are supposed to do it tomorrow. We just started jotting down things. And I know it's not like a legal binding contract or nothing like that, but I think it's a little guidance to help him to know kind of what's expected of him, and so we're going to go that route, and he's going to go Friday and allow Jason to go in with him, and I could call on the phone if I have something to add, but I think Jason could take care of it. And and that's that, and that's part of what he needed to be able to come home. So it's been 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks that he's been not home. So we are working towards getting him back home, okay? And the things, like I said, that he needs to be doing and continue to do. Or there's a consequence to that. And you can't, you can't take for granted what you have. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just say, oh, well, especially teenagers, right? Because we've all been there, I always thought, oh, the grass is greener on the other side, but then you find out that, as tough as you may have it, or you may think you have it, the next person can have it even worse. Okay? Or where you would end up is not a good place. So, kind of learning to value what you do have, and realize that family is family. And I mean, look, that's a hard, that maybe erase that. Because I could say my family is my family, but when it's different when you're a kid than when you're an adult. Okay? I don't belong to that family anymore, like my sisters and my stepfather and all that. And as I got older, I when I married Jason, and his family became my family, and they treated me like family. Okay? And so that is really where I learned a lot of my, I don't want to say motherhood from, but I don't want to say it like that, because my mom taught me a lot of good things too. But I feel like Jason's parents and his family taught me more about love, and how to love someone properly, and how to have that with your own children. And so my mother-in-law really, really shaped a lot of how I parent. Okay? And I took that from her. But of course, there's still things from my mother that I learned, like cooking was fucking fabulous. And my mom taught me a lot about makeup and hair, and being fancy and stuff like that. And like, dancing. We used to dance all the time together. My mother's smile just lit up the room, and I don't want to cry, but I want to say just a lot of like the the way a family is supposed to be. I don't want to say that neither, because there's all different types of families, but you get what I'm saying. That we are we hold hands in a circle, and if Ethan's not there, our hands don't connect. That's the best way to put it, and we will, no matter where my children end up or go or become, we will always have that family circle. That is who we are. That is us. Okay. Um, and so that's the best way I could describe it. And just because, somebody's a little broken at the time, it doesn't mean you throw them away. You fix it and you get that circle back together. Um, and I definitely learned that from my mother-in-law. That my grandmother, my mother's mother, my grandmother Catherine, she actually always used to tell me that nothing worthwhile in life comes easy. You have to work at it. And she was 100% right. I always carry that in my brain, what my grandmother said to me. Um, and it's so true. It's not easy. It's difficult. It's the hardest shit in the world. I'm telling you, being a parent is one of the hardest jobs you'll ever have. It's confusing. It's mixed emotions. It's crazy all over the place. From year to year to year, everything changes. Everything's different. You don't know what to expect. You're dealing with other people, other personalities, other um, it's hard, but you learn to navigate it as you go along. That's what I'm learning anyway. And my kids and my family mean everything to me. They are my everything. And so when somebody's hurting, mom is hurting, dad's hurting, everybody is. But we can't just toss it away and ignore it. We have to deal with it because it's part of who we are. And so that's what we're doing. Okay. In our own way, in our own time, and things will get better. They will. They already are. So, um, and a lot of, to be honest with you, a lot of what I'm learning and how I'm dealing with this and coping with this, um, I got a lot of help and advice through emails, through messages from here, from when I posted those videos. People that reached out and really cared and said, "Hey, look, this is my story," or "It's going to get better," or "Do help this. This is how I helped my son. This is what happened with my nephew. This is what I did with my grandson." And all those stories helped me to figure out what the next step could be, okay, for my situation. And so putting out those videos, did they help or were they meant to harm? They were definitely to help, and they did. And I appreciate each and every email I got and message. Thank you so much to you all. Really, really means a lot to me. And just a couple of shout outs to Cynthia, to Andrea, to Misty. Um, just there was a lot of you, and I don't want to leave anybody out, but um, a lot of people that just reached out and said, "Look, this is my story. This is what I went through. This is what Um, Janice as well. Everybody that was there and kind of just saying, "Hey, look at this. This is this and that's that," and it really helped. It helped me so much. And thank you again to all of you. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to shout out everybody, but those are just the ones that popped up to the top of my head. Um, so thank you for that help and advice, and yeah, just thank you, everybody. That's why I love this platform. I really do. I love my channel. I love the platform because, it's you just there's such caring and kind and loving people here. And it certainly outweighs the bad. It certainly does. Even though you get them, you get them, and I think all you guys know that by now. But you know what? It doesn't bother me anymore. I just let it roll, whatever. If people have nothing better to do with their time than to, watch my videos for information to use, to try and say I'm wrong or this and that, whatever. Whatever. I don't have the energy for that. I need to save my energy for the real work and what I really need to do in real life. I don't need to be playing internet games. So, anyway, once upon a time I would have, but I just don't have that energy anymore. Like, whatever, it's whatever. Like, what are you fighting for? What do you don't know these people, it's like, it's silly. It's really silly that people have nothing better to do. But anyway, they're going to be out there. That's what you have to deal with when you have a channel. And that's that. Jason left me in charge of the dough. And the chicken and rice is done, but the dough, he said I could fry it. I could do it. It's easy. He already made the dough. So he said after it rises, some more, if I want to, I'll wait for Danny. We'll do it together maybe. It'll be fun for him to do. I've made them before. It's not like I've never made it before. I just haven't made it in a while because Jason's taken over the cooking for a while. Although I did make the peppers last night for sausage and peppers, and oh my god, it was so good. So good. Oh my god. I know, I get in that mood when I start talking about food and my accent comes out. Because I just it's so like sausage and peppers is such like a staple in my household. It was like my mom made it a lot. And people make it different. I used to actually, when I make sausage and peppers, I cut the sausage up raw before I cook it. So it's already in pieces, okay? Now we used to use, which I don't know if they have it here or it's too expensive or whatever, but we used to get like the skinny, thin Italian sweet sausage that comes in like the rope roll. And then they put it, they package it in the paper and of course with not the ribbon, the string. But that's like fresh from the meat market, right? Or if you go to a butcher. But they have it here, but it's not the same as, but I don't think they have it like that. I think a thin link sausage is like a breakfast sausage here, which is not the same. I remember my mom and my uncle used to get the roll of the rope sausage and they would eat it raw in the car. Like my mother and my uncle loved raw meat, okay? Chopped meat, like fresh. I'm talking about fresh from like the butcher, okay? We would go to Arthur Avenue and they would taste test once they're in the car. They would eat the raw sausage, they would eat raw chopped meat. My mother-in-law ate raw chopped meat as well. They would eat like my mother-in-law used to eat it's not raw, but like locatelli cheese, grated cheese, Romano. She would eat that like by the spoonful. I would catch her like in the middle of the night and the refrigerator's open a little bit with the light on. And I'm like, what are you doing in there? And she's like spooning the grated locatelli cheese. I'm like, what are you doing? And she just keeps eating it like it's cereal or something or pudding. I don't know what else she's doing. But she loved eating just the cheese like that. I couldn't do that. At that time, I didn't even really like cheese. Because remember, I didn't like cheese till I got pregnant with Danny. So, but I did put like grated cheese on my, pasta and stuff like that. But, pasta, we call it macaroni. What do you guys call it? All growing up, okay, we would call it macaroni with sauce. Okay. And that's the red tomato sauce. Okay. And macaroni. So growing up, that's what my mother said, macaroni with sauce. What are we having for dinner, Mom? Macaroni and sauce. But then as I got older and I became, met friends and they came over the house and they're like, what do you mean like sauce? So they would say that sauce meant like a brown. No, 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 no. I'm sorry. I got it confused. Got it confused. Let's whoa, back up. My mom used to call it gravy. Okay. So it was macaroni with gravy, not sauce. Sorry. Macaroni with gravy. And when my friends would hear that, they're like, that's not gravy. Gravy is like brown, like a brown sauce. And all growing up, that's what my mother said, gravy. That's what she called it. I don't know if, like, once you add meat to a red sauce, then it becomes gravy. I'm really not sure about that. But that's what she did all growing up. And then my friends were like, that's weird. Like, that's not gravy. It's sauce, you know? Um, but then, I don't know. So, like, I still called it gravy. You know, my kids were like, gravy, you know? But sometimes I still do. It depends. Like, sometimes I'll say pasta. Sometimes I'll call it macaroni. My mother always said macaroni. She never said pasta. Unless it was like pasta fazool, something like that. But she never called it pasta. She always said macaroni. Macaroni with gravy. That's what she said. um, oh no. Um, okay, so I think we're going to end it soon because I have a million things going on. Danny's going to be home soon. Jason's texting me, and I don't know what's going on. So, okay, let's see. So here's Miss Morgan. I put her in the outfit that Matilda had on. She looks adorable. I want to find her some socks, although she looks cute barefoot. I'm so glad I decided to keep her. She is just adorable, and Danny loves her. In fact, we were playing with her and Maggie last night because we were playing the Belle Princess Castle, and we have so many little tiny figures that go with that castle now. Like, we built up a lot of figures. I can't grab them, but they're on the floor over there. So me and Danny were playing this like guessing game last night where we put all the figures out and then like you have to ask questions to the other person. Like, does your character, like you guess a character in your head and you don't say, you don't say who it is. And then it's kind of like guess who, but with the figures. And then you ask questions like, does your character wear red shoes? And then if you say no, then you eliminate the ones, you get my idea. So we were having fun with that, and then we were playing with the castle and the little mini babies, which I actually have right here. So here's my little, let me show you my little mini baby. So that's Morgan. So she's going to go back with Maddie, and they match for Easter. And then I have a box over here that I'm making. So I have a box on the floor. And then we have Matilda here. I'm going to bring Matilda on after I show you the mini babies, and then we're going to go. So, I guess, just a quick, update on the 900 subscriber giveaway. So I decided that I'm going to just leave it as like a $25 valued prize, but it's not going to be specific until I pick the winner. Okay. So once we do the entry giveaway, this is not the entry giveaway, but once I do it, let's make this the entry giveaway. The giveaway entry, whatever it is. I know, I'm cuckoo. I know, I don't know. This, you know what? If you want to enter the giveaway, the 900 subscriber giveaway, please comment below baby. Okay? Just have the word baby somewhere in your comments and you'll be entered into the giveaway. The giveaway is going to run until Jason's birthday, which is the 30th, okay? So we're going to have this open till the 30th, and then entries will close. We'll pick a winner on the 31st, and then your prize will be sent out the next day. How exciting! Woohoo! So it is a $25 valued prize, and the winner will be able to choose the prize up to $25. That's how we're going to do this, because I want someone to win something they love or they want, okay? And not everybody's going to want the same thing. So that's why I decided that. So the $25 prize, it could be from, wherever store, you want to spend it at, just up to $25. So that's what we're going to do, okay? So it's kind of like, what's it called? Like a gift certificate to your choice of a place, okay? So once I pick the winner, then I'll discuss it with them. But that's basically what the prize is, okay? $25 value. And you could pick stuff for yourself, baby stuff, whatever you want, okay? So this is the 900 subscriber giveaway, and if you want to enter in the comments below, you have to put the word baby somewhere in the comments, okay? You could comment whatever else you want. In fact, I would prefer if you didn't just put the word baby, because then people catch on what it is, and then people come along, don't watch the video, I don't even know who they are, and they'll just put baby in the comments. So make sure like you put something else with it. I would prefer if you just didn't put the word baby, put a little comment with it, okay? So then you'll be entered into the giveaway. We'll leave it open till the 30th, close it, pick a winner on the 31st, and then we'll get your prize out to you as soon as possible. So I'm very, very happy to see who enters and to see who wins. And this is exciting. So exciting. I'm so excited that I got to 900, guys. Now we got to work our way to 1,000. So this is going to be good. Lots of fun. And, so see, it's all because I picked up these babies that I was like, okay, that's what we'll do then. That's what we'll do. So here's my beautiful crib. We played with this too last night. My beautiful crib. I love this crib. It's so cute with the little lace over the top. And there's my two little baby girls in there. My redhead little girl. I didn't name them. And my little tan little girl there. And then we have Sussy. And if you watch the show Gumball, you'll know who Sussy is. Danny actually made Sussy out of air dry clay. So he made that little Sussy. And she's actually on Gumball. What the character is she's actually like, when you go upside down, like this is actually a chin, a human chin. So like, when you go upside down and like your mouth is there and then you draw eyes on your chin and you cover your face. So the eyes would be here and like that. That's what this character is. Like, we used to do that when we were little all the time. We would draw little eyeballs on our chin and then talk upside down. It was hysterical. My brother, he would always be hysterical because he was little when we did it. But that's what that character is. So she kind of stays in there with the babies. So remember, let me bring on my other little baby because I have 3. There's my other little baby. That's Jack. I did name it. That's little baby Jack. Because he looks like him when he was little baby Jack. So I should put him next to the other Jack. That would be cute. So there's my little baby. So again, if you want to enter the 900 subscriber giveaway, just have the word baby in your comment below and you'll be entered. Open till the 30th. We pick a winner on the 31st. Okay. Now, if you want to purchase this big toddler, oh my lord, this is how she'll come to you, dressed in this adorable gymboree purple sweater with the rhinestones on one side. She has little pigtails, blonde mohair wig, beautiful German glass eyes. She is made in Germany. She's from 2003 Club Doll. She will come with this gymboree headband, gymboree ruffle, purple and blue skirt, gymboree Easter tights with the bunnies on the knee. And I did put these Uggs on her. And they look a little big, but they actually fit just right. Like her toe is right here. So they fit good. They don't fall off, okay? They're on her really nice. And I know it looks awkward, like the way I'm holding her. But when you have her seated in a chair or something, and you cross her legs or whatever, however you're going to have her seated, they look really adorable on her. Look at her. She's so cute. I wish I could get it in a better... There we go. Look at her. She's a huge doll, 26 inches, made in Germany. She's a club doll. She's a limited edition, numbered on her. It's written on her torso. She's weighted about 8 pounds. She comes with a nice size box opening. $150 plus 50 shipping. USA only, PayPal only. So I lowered the price by $50 since yesterday. So if you want a HIMSTEDT doll, this is your chance to get a beautiful one in excellent shape for the age. And again, it's a limited club doll. So if you're interested, please email me. My email is always in the description below. As always, check out my wish list, my Amazon wish list. And I want to say another huge thank you to Suzanne for my beautiful giraffe bracelets and my giraffe idol. Okay, is her name. And I'm going to go and track her in a minute. Well, when Danny comes home, we're going to track her together, see where she's at. Love, love, love my bracelet. I love both my bracelets. Thank you so much, Suzanne. Really, really beautiful, thoughtful gift. I love bracelets. Like perfume and bracelets are like top gifts for me, like for myself, and also coffee mugs, of course. Gotta remember the coffee mugs. Um, what I don't have is like, I always wanted like one of those bigger like tumblers with the handle and a straw, like for summertime for iced coffee. I think that would be really cool. Um, but I haven't gotten around to it. I was looking at like a strawberry shortcake one, a rainbow bright, like an 80s kind of theme, My Little Pony. They have a bunch of the 80s ones. So maybe I think I have a couple in my cart. I'm waiting to go on sale. Amazon changes their prices all the time, so you never know what you're going to find. So I like to keep things within view. That's why I do a wish list, because I like to keep things in view, and then every so often when I have a few bucks, I'll go back and look and see if anything's on sale that's on my list. That's what everybody should do, because the prices go up and down, up and down, up and down like crazy. So you want to be able to get it while you can. Oh, it's a really shitty day outside. I can't stand days like this. I really can't. It's like it's a raining and dreary and tiring and freaking ugh. But I'm gonna get going because Danny's gonna be in. Let me grab Jack. And I have a few things to do before dinner time. And I do have a few things I got to do. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Here's Jack. I wanted to change him into his teddy bear outfit, but maybe next time, or maybe I should leave him in this until Easter, because he looks like a little Easter egg, pastel Easter egg. Maybe. We'll see. I'm just so dying to get that teddy bear outfit on him. But eventually I'll put it on him, He's like the perfect little munchkin baby. And so is I know I didn't bring my new baby on today, but next time I'll bring her on. Beautiful. Brianna is beautiful. Beautiful. She really is beautiful. They're both her and Brianna, him and Brianna. Oh my God, together, they look like a dream and a half. They are beautiful dolls. And stay tuned for the mystery box early next week. It's going to be a good one, guys. You're going to want to tune in. Definitely. I can't wait. I'm so super excited. Like, my heart was racing when I knew that it was like a final done deal. I was like, oh my God, like this, like it can't get any better than this. It was like, it's like amazing. It's kind of like full circle. And I think I've been full circle before, and then the circle broke and then I went backwards. But I feel like this is meant to be, I think I'll explain more once we open the box. Okay. I'll explain my feelings more once we are at that point. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I know it's a final thing, and so my heart is racing just talking about it. We'll talk more about it when it's here. Okay. Don't want to give too much away right now, but just know that I'm super, super, super excited. And oh, no, can't say that either. We'll just say that you're going to want to tune in. You're going to want to tune in, but I won't say anymore. Zip it, Sandra. That's it. So actually that box might come around the time that I picked the giveaway winner. So that would be really cool to do a box opening and then pick a giveaway winner. That would be awesome to do. So might work out that way. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, fun things to come, guys. Thank you again, Suzanne, for my bracelet. This is Jack, and we are signing off. If anybody's interested in the Hempstead doll for $150, please email me. It's always in the description below. And Morgan says goodbye. Maggie says goodbye. And everybody here says goodbye. Brianna and Laura and everyone. Okay? All the babies, everybody. We love you all so much. And thank you for hanging with me today again. And I will be back soon. I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow at 1:30. Virtual, of course. So I might come on. It depends it depends if I'm done early with my face. It depends what time I get my eyebrows together. Maybe I'll come on a little before, because last month when I had her, I think I did a video before the appointment because I was ready early. But sometimes I'm dragging in the morning. It really depends on the weather too. Like, this weather sucks. But so it depends. I might, depending on how I feel, hop on before or after my appointment, because I'll already be ready, camera ready. So, yeah. So I might see you tomorrow for hump day. I don't know. If not, then I will see you the next day. But see, I'm doing them all backwards again. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go. Nothing more to say. So I'm going to go fry some dough, and I will see you on another day. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends, and I'll see you next time on Little Meatballs Nursery. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care.